Hi, it's Tina here from Star Property Group. Hope we're all safe and well today. For those of you that follow me or know me will know that I've been banging on about refinances. We've got a couple going through and it's just been taking forever. And this one had completed, yes, last Friday, glad to say. So I thought I'd pop on here and share the figures on it. This one started pre-lockdown. And the first lender that we went with just suddenly decided when we were part way through, sort of literally we were due to book the valuation the day we went into the lockdown, into the third week of March. So that never came. So we kind of stayed with them throughout lockdown, what's going on, and eventually they just pulled the product. They just, but obviously we'd waited weeks, so we swapped to another lender. And we were being just messed about completely. They kept asking for ridiculous things and weeks were going on. And I just made the decision with Richard. I was like, they're not going to lend to us. I said, this is ridiculous. I said, so again, we swapped lenders again, went with another one. That was all going through. And then they actually came back. So just to give you a bit of info. So this is we bought it. And it was an empty office. So we did a commercial to residential conversion on it under permitted development. It's a big 3-bed flat. It's 122 square feet. So I think when you consider that's bigger than your average 2 up, 2 down house as a footprint. So you can imagine the size of it. When we took it on, it was nothing. It was a shell. There was no heating in it. There was no wiring in it. It had been empty for many years, but it was above funeral directors. So we went with another lender, and because of that, and I think it was 2 or 3 doors up from a takeaway. It's a very, when you get, like a little row of shops in like a sort of a bigger than a village but not a town, and you just get a little strip. It was within a little strip. So they'd said because of where it is, they didn't think it was mortgageable, so they valued it at 0. So I was like, great. So we swapped to a commercial lender and we've ended up with Shawbrook. But again, they were dragging their feet. We send in one document, it takes them 4 weeks to review it. It's property, that's what happens. But we got there eventually, but obviously it's taken many months to get it sorted. So the figures on this are amazing. So the first biggie was the fact that we purchased it for 56.5% below market value, which is fabulous in itself. Really chuffed with that. We knew the eventual done up value was going to be 100,000. It easily warrants that. Obviously the refurb on this was large. As I've said, there was absolutely nothing there. It was a shell, so we've had to start from scratch. If you look back on various posts of mine, you'll see before and after pictures. The transformation was amazing. We had to change, we lowered the ceilings a little bit to be able to put all the cables in. Fully electric. It was just it was good. It was a good figures. The figures are good. So we actually ended up taking out of this one about 2,500. So obviously it's a MIMO deal, which is fantastic. Money in, money out. We've pulled all our money back out, paid back all our investors. So it's a major win-win situation, and it cash flows really well as well. So that's great. So as much as that's good, I just also wanted to say as well that, sometimes you do have to be patient. This deal, we put our offer in and we didn't get it straight away. It went to somebody else and then they gave us a call back and they're like, right, that's fallen through. Are you still interested at that price? And we were like, yeah, okay. Bear in mind something else I didn't mention. It got an EPC rating of G, so it was unmortgageable. So it was cash purchase only. So it hadn't got a lot going for it when we purchased it. So we had to do all the installation as well, which is another reason why the refurb was quite large. It was just over 18,000, I think. But yeah, so it's just to say at the moment, demand is still quite crazy out there, but I'm seeing so many people offer accepted, offer this, offer that, but please just make sure that, you know, the figures really do work. Do your due diligence, because there are deals out there. You know, there are still below market value properties that you can purchase, and just keep your nerve and just get those good deals. Okay, guys. So, yeah, that's it for today. I'm just excited because I've actually managed to get a refinance done. So I'm like, yes. We've got another one nearing completion as well. And if you think these figures are good, wait till I tell you the figures on the other ones. Yes, Daniel. Hi, good morning. You are absolutely right, the figures never lie, but I'm an analyst, so I am a figures girl. So my problem is I have to make sure that I don't talk myself out of a deal, and that's where working with my brother Richard is fantastic, because he's just like, Tina, it works, you know it works, so let's just get on with it. So yeah, it is good to have that, but you are right, the figures never lie, so just keep at it, do your due diligence, guys, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Have a good day. Bye.